What's up, knife people? Back again with more of these knives. Hope everybody's having a nice day. Nice Labor Day weekend. Enjoying your family, friends, time off. So my carry today is the Para 3 in Spy 27, modified with denim micarta scales, super droppy. Modified it with a lightweight from a lightweight Para 3. So that's how I got the Spy 27 on there. So anyways, that's my carry. And today we're going to get into an unboxing. I know it's been a while. Had this kind of sitting on the shelf for a little bit. But let's see what we got. So this is from White Mountain Knives. And got it a little while ago, but hesitant to open it. As you can see, I've been waiting. Really anxious to see what it looks like. So let's check it out. Again, hope everybody's doing good. Let's put this baby down. Again, the title might give it away, but I'll give you a little tirade, a little rant real quick that I know lately I've been saying to avoid or, try to buy American made as much as possible. Sometimes you got to bite your own tongue as a knife collector, and, you still have to buy, Chinese made knives. Again, go check out White Mountain Knives, best deal in town. And so on that note, it is a CJRB. But sometimes like I said, you bite your own tongue, and some models, stick out, transcend, so pretty much this is one of them. I waited all year. I kind of stayed away from buying too many overseas knives. When you guys can buy American made, it's always a plus. But this one, everybody was ranting and raving all year long. Everybody's, giving good comments. So I went ahead and I had the opportunity to get one. As you can see, it's a Frag pattern. Came with the pouch. Nice little box, of course. So CJRB is an offshoot of Artisan Knives. And that's kind of where they lost me, really, to rant on a little bit. When, like, Civivi became Sencut and We became, they started doing all this, it went from budget brands to, like, budget brands, and that kind of threw me off. But anyways, more about this knife. So, again, that's why I got this one. This is an aluminum handled Frag pattern. Doesn't even have the name on it here, does it? It's the model number. It is the Pyrite. I'm sorry, forgot there for a second. Brain fart. And a push button with kind of like a sandblasted clip and kind of a stonewash clip. And a stonewash blade with a hole opening. It is a button lock. So let's check it out. I've heard all the rants and raves, and let's see how it works. So there you go. One more up close look. Let's get it open. Nice flick. Nice shaped blade with that modified sheep's foot. Kind of warny. Not warny because it's not super straight, so I would call it modified sheep's foot. Button lock. Again, aluminum handles. This was an exclusive for White Mountain Knives. There you go. The backside here. Really nice blade. The blade material is ARRPM 9, which is their budget kind of stainless steel, if I believe. So it's like an in-house metal that they came out. Artisan, CJRB. So yeah, check the action again. Nice smooth action. Drop shutty out of the box. No lock stick, which is good. And you got the barrel lock or the push button lock, as you can see here. It's kind of like a little piston that drops, so you can see it in action. There's a release. There you go. Locks up there. Then you release it. So again, you got liners that are not inset. Most likely stainless steel liners. There's a little bit of, you can kind of see the kind of groove on the outside there. So the liner does kind of protrude a little bit. Right there on both sides. So, but I mean, it looks like a really clean knife, really light actually. I'm surprised because of aluminum. Really nice action. Thumbs up on the action. Very fidgety. Middle finger. Pointer finger. Nice. Thumb. Just the barrel lock. Very nice. Is it centered? It is centered with the barrel spacer, deep clip, inset screws, which is very nice. Really deep actually. Goes past the knife. So it'll pretty much hide in your pocket pretty well. Let's see here. So you won't see much of the knife. And we got the paper. Let's do the cut test. Let's see here. Very nice. So very nice cutting. Nice and sharp, no shagging. No shaggy cuts. Very nice. So really good out of box. Thumbs up on sharpness. Lightweight, really like that. Aesthetic is awesome. So yeah, very nice overall so far. I can see why people have liked it. Kind of standard grip here. Choke up a little bit so you have enough room for bigger hands. Always a plus. So, you know, lefty love, not too much. Or well, actually you can switch it, I'm sure, but you're gonna have the button lock on the inside. Don't know how that works for lefties, but yeah, pretty cool. CJRB has had a couple other standout designs. You know, out of every 20, I think Chinese made designs, you get about one good one that stands out, kind of like the Feldspar that they made, the Milea one. For Civivi, you got like the Elementum, things like that. And so, you know, they do, you know, China does have good knives that come out once in a while, but when I try to get Chinese made knives, I try to get them more in collaboration with other designers in the US to kind of push their designs along. So yeah, just a little more ranting, but let's see what we got here on weight. Let's check this out. I'm curious about the weight. So again, that's why I decided on this one. Frag pattern really sold me, and you know, being an exclusive is always fun. The weight is 2.7, so under 3 ounces, which is definite plus. I'll show you the weight just of the average pair 3. So a little bit lighter than the pair 3 here. So that's very good. And again, you get the same fidgetiness. Again, these also come, this one was about, I don't remember, the scales was a little more expensive, so it was about 70 maybe. The standard G10 versions and other ones come in like around $50 price range, which I think is excellent. So again, that's where China knives excel. So I think I just banged it, but it's fine. So again, if you're starting collector, I mean, that's kind of the way it goes. That's what happened to me. It's the way you get to try out knives. It's a little out of hand look there. Really nice, gorgeous knife. I think it was an in-house design as well, so shout out to whoever designed it from CJRB. Let's give you some more specs here. Keep the show going. So let's see. Even standard, right at the 7.5 inch, about full overall length. You got 2 close to 3 inches cutting, a little bit more with that choil. So about a 3-inch blade, 3 1/4. A lot of neutral handle there, so very comfortable in hand. Nothing sharp on the aluminum, so that's a plus. Let's check out the closed. See what the closed looks like. Just under 4 inches. I mean, just over 4 inches. So again, very nice knife. Really digging it. Yeah, really impressed, honestly. I think even Nick Shabazz did a video on it. So, yeah, Pyrite, definite. You know, can't say nothing bad about it. Design is nice, execution is nice, aesthetics are gorgeous, especially with the cutout. For me, I like it. They also have that drop point blade. So overall, just a awesome knife. Definitely top seller, I'm sure. So let's give it some comparison with some other knives and get this show on the road. Let you guys go. Stop taking your time. So I'm gonna show you a couple other CJRBs that I have here. Of course, the Mylea, I think it is, the bigger version. I would love to see this one with the hole opening. That would be so awesome. Hint, hint. Let's try it. Do the swags with a hole opening. So yeah, there's the CJRB. I don't have a feldspar, so I can't show you that one. This one actually has a lot of opening. Front flipper, thumb stud. Can do back finger, middle finger. You can do even, how did I do it before? You top flip like that. So a couple other ones. You can also do a bottom flip that way. So pretty cool knife if you want to fidget, mess around. It's the Mylea. I have another artisan knife, which is probably the only other one I have now, which is the Mother Company. So more expensive, but again, you have the Damascus, micarta. This is probably one of my biggest regrets, getting what I paid for it and what I got. This one doesn't lock up all the time. So again, this is probably earlier on in artisans, you know, manufacturing, but yeah, they've had issues. This knife has had issues, and I never really cared to send it back, so I just kind of kept it as a token of what not to get anymore. So that's how you live and learn. It's a Damascus blade. The design is nice. It's a really conical design. I think it was called the Centauri, but just overall execution, I don't think they nailed it. Wish it would have had liners instead of just the raw micarta there. Yeah, so it just doesn't feel very secure in hand. Told you the lock will fail sometimes. So that's the Centauri mini or small version from Artisan. It does have a thin blade though, yeah. And that's what I didn't check as well here. So here we go, little top view. That one is the mini, so it is smaller. CJRB, a little bit bigger on the thicker knife. And that's another good thing to check real quick. I forgot. We'll put these away. Again, the more Mylea. But I did not check the blade thickness. It is a pretty thin blade, which I always like. Doesn't seem bigger than probably, it's under 3 millimeters, but let's check, which is 0.12 inches. So yeah, 0.10 is what I'm registering here. So if that's accurate, 0.10 of an inch, which is about 2.5 millimeters thickness. is really good. Handle thickness, just under 1/2 inch, all the way through to the butt. Just about 1 inch thick there. Blade 1 inch wide. So really good specs, really thin, so no wonder it's a good slicer. And then I'll compare it to, of course, the Elementum Civivi. We all know that one. Also have the Honey Badger out here, Tonto version, the newer one. Check these out. I think these are a little more comparative here in size and probably EDC carry. So really cool. Some other budget brands, Civivi, we all know Civivi. And of course, Honey Badger, South African. Yes, sir. 2 more here. Got the LC200N Native from Spyderco. And one of my favorites of all time, the Delica in carbon fiber and compound blade there. In metals, I mean. So here we go. Check this baby out. A little top view there. So again, the grippiness too on that handle is pretty good. Not too rough, nothing sharp. Of course, not as coarse as plastic or FRN, but I mean, you do get that grip, which is nice. So just a little quick comparison on the grip. And so with that, I think I hit all the marks. I think I gave all the information I need on it. I am blown away just design-wise, execution, it did really well. So in my book, it is a plus. 2 thumbs up. It is a go for me. If they were to come out with different, specs on it or different materials, I'd probably go for it. But for now, this is good for me. I'm gonna put this one through some work. Really like the light carry of the aluminum. And yeah, go check out some CJRB knives. For sure this one, the Pyrite, and whatever else they have in, that, model, with the drop point blade and all that. I don't have it. So, yeah, go check them out. White Mountain Knives. And that's pretty much it. So, as always, y'all tune in for some more knife content, maybe some giveaways to come soon, and that's it. Be safe on this Labor Day holiday weekend, and enjoy the family. So have a good one. Again, these knives on the YouTubes, check me out. Carry your knives. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one. Bam.